Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Syakir Ahmad bin Salih Hafiz, and I'm from DLM 1E, and my role is a leader.
Alright, my name is Muhammad Muiz Amri bin Muhammad Zaki and I'm from 1E. My role is multi-role. Thank you.
Right, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Hazif Ali bin Zulkifli and I am from DLM 1E.
Alright, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Akil bin Zunasri. I'm from 1E and my role is multi-role.
And hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Fazil and I'm from DLM 1E.
Okay, first the thing that we're going to present is about background about deforestation. Deforestation is the purposeful clearing of forest land. Throughout history and into modern times, forests have been raised to make space for agriculture and animal grazing and to obtain wood for fuel. Manufacturing and construction deforestation has greatly altered landscape around the world. Okay, for the next slide, I'm going to call Muiz.
So the next slide is why we choose deforestation. We all know that forests provide invaluable environmental, social and economic benefit to us all. Many of the world's most endangered animals depend on forests for their survival. These forests also contribute directly to the livelihood of 90% of over 1 billion people that live in extreme poverty. Other than that, our target to the audience is younger and adult because we need to teach the future generation to love our mother nature, and for the adult is that they should realize how matter our forests are. So the next slide, deforestation cost of deforestation. Forests still cover about 30% of the world land area, but they are disappearing at an alarming rate. Since 1990, the world has lost more than 420 million hectares or about a billion acres of forest. According to the Forest Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, mainly in Africa and South America, about 70% of the Amazonian rainforest has been destroyed over the past 50 years, and loss recently have been on the rise. The organization Amazon Conservation report that destruction rose by 21% in 2020, almost the size of Israel. Next, farming, grazing of livestock, mining and drilling combined around for more than half of all deforestation. Forestry practice, wildfire in small part, urbanization account for the rest. In Malaysia and Indonesia, forests are cut down to make way for producing palm oil, which can be found in everything from shampoo to saltine crackers. In Amazon, cattle ranching and farms, particularly soy plantation, are key culprits. Thank you.
Why forests matter? First one is as well as being stunningly beautiful, forests are the vital for our planet. Second one is they are provide food and shelter for so much life on earth. The third ones they are more than half the world land-based plant, animal and 3/4 of all bird life in and around the forest. For the fourth one is forests have been a big influence on rainfall patterns, water and soil quality and flood prevention too. For the last one is trees can also absorb and store carbon dioxide if the forests are clear or even disturbed, they will release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. For the last one is forest loss and damage is the cause of around 10% global warming.
Okay, so this is what is the scale of deforestation and its role in climate change. So deforestation refers to the purposely clearing or thinning of trees with forests. When deforestation occurs, much of carbon dioxide are released back into the atmosphere, which contributes to climate change. Mostly deforestation happen in Africa, followed by South Africa. So, estimated around 420 million hectares of forest lost between 1990 and 2020. As a result of deforestation and degradation, some tropical forests now emit more carbon than they capture. For an example, the southeastern part of the Amazon rainforest now considered a net carbon source. So for the next slide, I will give to Akil.
Alright. Deforestation and air pollution. Our atmosphere is a blend of gases, mostly nitrogen and micro amounts of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. Greenhouse gases absorb the sun rays and keep the temperature stable. Without them, we have sauna like Thames by day and frozen tundra Thames by night. In this minuscule amounts, greenhouse gases are a good thing. Forests help keep this process in balance. Through the sequestration, trees capture and store carbon dioxide. Using light, water and carbon dioxide, each tree produces energy in the form of sugar and releases oxygen into the air. During the day, trees also release water vapor along with the oxygen, and as an atmospheric weather cycles move to the clean air around the planet. Besides that, forests are carbon sinks, which means they store more carbon dioxide than they release, twice as much in fact. Each acre of forest sequesters 2 tons of carbon dioxide a year. That's equal to 2 cars worth of yearly emissions. Where this process is in balance, global temperature are regulated and air pollution is minimized. But years of massive deforestation have tipped the balance toward unstable level of greenhouse gas emissions.
Okay, for the next slide is how forests affect Earth atmosphere. Our atmosphere is blend of gases, but most of it is nitrogen, a little oxygen, and micro amount of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. Through sequestration, trees capture and store carbon dioxide. During the day, trees also release water vapor along with oxygen into the air. Forest carbon sinks, which means they are store more carbon dioxide than they release twice as much oxygen. Okay, for the next slide is major forest country. Highest percentage forest loss between 2000 until 2012. We can see that Malaysia have the highest rate, which is 14.4% between the other country, and for the lowest forest loss is Laos, which is 5.3%, and the second biggest forest loss is Paraguay, which is 9.6%, and the third one is Indonesia, which is 8.4% of forest loss. Okay. And for the next slide, I will pass to Haziq.
Alright, the factor why the deforestation happen is first, global economic factors such as a country foreign debt, expanding global market for rainforest timber and palm wood, or low domestic cost of land, labor, and fuel can encourage deforestation over more sustainable land use. Access to technology may either enhance or diminish deforestation. For the next slide, I will give to Shahid.
Okay, for the next slide is impact of rainforest deforestation. Okay, there are 2 impact of deforestation, and the first one is global and the second one is local. Okay, we can see that the impact on the global is that global warming and loss of biodiversity. Okay, and the second one is local, which is the effect is conflict between the government. Because here I would like to give an example. Okay, if a country that in debt with the other country, they will have to sell their land so that they can make up for their debt, and that is the cause of the deforestation is happening. Okay, for an example, in Forest City, I can give, because Forest City, we sell our land to China actually. So China cut down the trees there and build a large building. Okay, so and the second one is soil erosion. And then the third one is local climate change. Okay, here I can give an example on local climate change. We all can see that now Malaysia is getting hot. Different between 2012 for an example. Okay, because in Pahang they have a specific place that the temperature can hit 42 degree in the afternoon. Okay, and the fourth one is economic gains and losses, and the last one is decline of indigenous tribes. Okay, and for the next slide, I will give to Muhammad Firdaus.
Okay, so this is why do we need to save our mother nature? So why we need to save our mother nature is because they are the largest who supply our main oxygen to us. The other main purpose to save our mother nature is that it can involve in global warming. It happen because of when our natural sun protector from hitting to earth. So when there are less tree in the earth, it can affect to heat stroke. The last reason why we need to save our mother nature is because such as in 2007, there is a large haze happening in Malaysia because of forest burning. So the next is Q&A session, and for the first question, I will pass to Muiz for the answer.
Alright. Q&A session. Question 1. What has and has not worked in past campaign? So, yes, a video deforestation campaign can aim to raise awareness among people and encourage citizen participation in decision-making process related to deforestation. The video campaign can present clear and concise information about deforestation, including its cause, consequences, and potential solution. By providing easily accessible knowledge, the campaign raised awareness among the viewers who may have limited or no prior knowledge of the issue. So the next question. Thank you.
Okay, and for the next question is what makes your video campaign different from the previous campaign? Okay, what makes our video campaign different from previous campaign is we not only target kids for an early exposure, but we also target adulthood and government to start loving our mother nature. This is because if we love our country don't have a reserve forest, we don't have our natural sun protector and oxygen supplier. Okay, and for the last question, I will pass to Akil.
And the last question is, what's the desired end goal of your video campaign? The desired end goal of a deforestation video campaign is to raise awareness about the issue of deforestation, its negative impacts on the environment, and to encourage individuals, organizations, and governments to take action and to reduce deforestation. The campaign aims to educate the public about the importance of forest conservation, promote sustainable practice, advocate for policy changes, and mobile support for reforestation and afforestation efforts. So that's all from me.
Thank you. That's all from us.
Thank you.